আসসালামু আলাইকুম Athar Declares এর পক্ষ থেকে স্বাগতম এবং সবাইকে শুভেচ্ছা brought to you by Ispahani Butterfull Biscuits and Monarch Mart. Please do like, share and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Two deliveries. It took him to decide, it's going to go.
That is gone up in the air. It's a six. What a butterful shot!
What a butterful shot!
বাটারের শক্তিতে ভরপুর টাটকা কোরমরে ইস্পাহানি বাটারফুল বিস্কিটের স্বাদ এমন যে মুখে দিলেই বিউটিফুল থেকে ওয়ান্ডারফুল সবই মনে হয়
Butterful.
মাউথফুল বিউটিফুল ওয়ান্ডারফুল ইস্পাহানি বাটারফুল।
চটপট কেনাকাটার জন্য গুগল এবং অ্যাপল স্টোর থেকে এখনই ডাউনলোড করুন মোনাক মার্টের অ্যাপস।
Sri Lanka rolled over Bangladesh in the final day, even though we showed some stiff resistance. Amra Mushfiqur Rahim's wicket onek taratari harai in the 8th over of the morning when of a bowling of Kasunja Rajita. Remember, he was bowling really well, and he went through the defenses, ball keeping a shade low and hitting the stump. So we lost Mushfiqur at the score of 53, Tappanno run upon Ponchom wicket, and then there was a good resistance, good fight back from Litun Kumar Das and Shakib Al Hassan. Shakib came with a positive frame of mind. He played some shots, aggressive looking shots. He smashed 3 boundaries at the same ball in 1 over. And at lunch, both were unbeaten, Shakib Al Hassan and Litun Kumar Das. Shakib already picked up a 52 not out chilo lunch shumay. So it's 27th test match 50, and remember, he's a top all-rounder. He picked up 5 wickets also in the same test match. Litton was batting on 48. But things started to change in favor of Sri Lanka after coming back after lunch. They picked up 1 wicket after another. Litton got out cheaply after he picked up his test match 50. Partnership of 100 and so there was a bit of resistance and a good fight back from this pair, but after he got out, then it all went away. Brilliant catch from Asita Fernando of his own bowling, driven by Litun Kumar Das, and he had to dive on his follow through. Never easy one-handed catch to send back Litun Kumar Das. Then he bowled a short one. Asita Fernando was on fire. He bowled short and he kept on peppering with short pitch delivery, and he kept on picking wickets. He picked up wicket of Shakib Al Hassan with a short pitch delivery. In the end, he picked up 6 wickets and he bowled beautifully, 6 for 51. That means he had a 10-wicket haul. This is only the second time as a Sri Lankan seamer who has picked up a 10-wicket haul in a test series. Chaminda was the first one, and this time around is Asita Fernando, who was also adjudged player of the match. Never when they got bowled out for 169, the lead was nothing much to get 29 run, and they started well, first over 16 runs, and they quickly picked up 29 runs in only 3 overs without losing a wicket. So Sri Lanka going on to win by 10 wickets, and an emphatic win. It's a very convincing win. Remember, it was topsy and turvy. It's so very difficult. আমাদের মানে একটা জিনিস বুঝতে হবে, আমাদের প্রথম দিনে যদি আমরা 4-5টা উইকেট হারিয়ে ফেলি খুব তাড়াতাড়ি, তাহলে ইটস সো ভেরি ডিফিকাল্ট টু কাম ব্যাক। হ্যাঁ, ওই 5টা উইকেট হারানোর পরে কিন্তু বিশাল একটা পার্টনারশিপ ছিল লিটন কুমার দাস এবং মুশফিকুর রহিম। 175 নট আউট, 141 ফ্রম লিটন কুমার দাস, 272 রানের পার্টনারশিপ ছিল। তারপরে 365 করার পরেও কিন্তু আমরা কিন্তু ম্যাচটা সেভ করতে পারি নাই। Angelo Matthews was in brilliant form, 145 not out in the end, 500 run, taking a lead also. So it's never easy to come back. And তারপরে আমরা যখন দ্বিতীয়বারে ব্যাটিং করতে যাই, তখন আবার আমাদের উইকেট আমরা হারাই খুব তাড়াতাড়ি, খুব শীঘ্রই, এবং we lost 4 wickets yesterday in no time. So it's never easy to come back, especially when you have bad starts in both the innings of a test match, of the same test match. So lot to learn, lot to think about. আমরা আমাদের সামনে সফর ওয়েস্ট ইন্ডিজের, এবং ওয়েস্ট ইন্ডিজ উইল বি এ টাফ ট্যুর, স্পেশালি ফর মোমিন উল হক, বিকজ হি ইজ বিন আউট অফ টাচ, আউট অফ ফর্ম, এবং নো মুশফিকুর রহিম. সো lot will depend on the senior cricketer and also the ones who get an opportunity to go and play in test match cricket, because আমাদের স্টার্ট হচ্ছে টেস্ট ম্যাচে থেকে। Even Musaddiq Hussain could not impress. He went out cheaply of the second ball in the first innings, and আজকে ওকে একটা বাজে শট খেলে আউট হয়েছে। উপরে বলটা tried to pull it, and he was just leg before wicket. So most valuable player of the match was Liton Kumar Das for his outstanding 141 and 52. I thought Mushfiqur Rahim was a contender too. Among a player of the series, by far the most runs in the series, 340 run, 199 shunno and 145 not from Angelou Matthews. So it's a very good win for Sri Lanka. Sri Lanka has never lost a series in Bangladesh, and they have kept their record intact. Yes, it is sad and a disappointing end to the series, because there were fights. Bangladesh did fight. After 24 for 5, we managed to score 365. They scored 502. Again, we managed to score after losing 4 wickets. But the point is, when you don't have enough runs on the board, and then you don't get support from the other end, like Shakib Al Hasan picked up 5 wickets, but nothing from the other end, no real support. That's why they scored 500 plus runs. So test match, you're always in the game if there is contribution with the bat and the ball. If you don't, then it's so very difficult to save the test match. It's a bad result for Bangladesh, but I'm wishing them all the very best. I hope they prepare well, because they're leaving for West Indies very, very soon. Wishing them that they come back strongly and play some good cricket in Caribbean.